So, when I went and picked up our new weld tank for the new welder, went ahead and got a little odds and ends because I wanted to try some camera work for the kids. So, went to Praxair. They're here local in Columbus. Really nice guys behind the counter. Talked to them a couple times. First thing I got was a new stainless brush. So you can brush all of our aluminum, all of our steel, try to get it clean. These very soft bristle, should work pretty good going around stuff. But everything I got was really hard. And then I've also got some new weld lenses. Got a 9 to try to set this in front of the camera. And I got a 5 to try to set that in front of the camera. See if we can't find a good balance of blocking just enough light so you can actually see what I'm doing and what Garrett's doing when we're fabbing and welding without actually hurting the camera or hurting someone else. So go ahead and unbox all this stuff. And then this is all stuff from Harbor Freight.
Got
some new clamps. We'll try to make these work on our weld table just to hold on the outside of stuff.
And then the bag that was magnetic to this.
Yep. It's
Bandsaw
a new
blade.
bandsaw blade for that new bandsaw we got.
Got another.
This is 24 tooth. That's 18.
And then some welding aprons.
That's a welding apron for the kids. So try to be a little bit safer when they're going to start playing with the welder. This is just a magnet for our snap-on
Squishy.
Shay's squishy toy out of my truck. She had to have that. And then got this cool little tool, came in the mail today. This is actually from Strong Hand Tools. I've seen these for a while, but never got to play with one. So, what this is, it's got magnets on these flat surfaces. It's also got magnets on the side. The way this works, if I'm going to weld a tab onto a cage, or if I'm going to weld a tab onto like the core support I plan on making for the S10, this is what I'm going to use this for. So this thing will actually position itself. I can set a level on the bottom of this, or I can set a level on the top. Any angle I want this bracket to be, I can position this thing and it's going to hold it. Then I can set a piece of metal on these magnets and it will actually hold it to the surface. So when you're TIGging, I can't hold everything and TIG it because you need your hands for the rod, you need your hands for the TIG. Cool thing about this is it's going to hold it for you. Upside down, you can set it at a 90, put your plate on there. Other cool thing that it does, this is actually adjustable. So you got some room to position this to get fit around different things. Now they make a couple other of these that are larger, and they make some of these that don't have the actual second hand, but we'll probably get some more of these here in the future because that's just an awesome tool. I don't know who thought of that, but there's been a need for one of these around quite a few times. I could have used one. So you don't know how strong these are. They say that magnets on the bottom of that will hold, I believe, up to 20 pounds. So these are actually not a big deal. Pretty awesome. What do you think? Think that's pretty cool? That's going to come in handy in it.
Got our finger guns.
Get a little closer. So if you guys want to see this, it's the MFT10, just Strong Hand Tools. But you got your adjustment side to side. It's got magnets on all your holders. And you can position this thing a million different ways. That's a really cool tool. So hopefully between the tools, the new camera lenses, got a little bit of safety gear for the kids. I got some new gloves for them also, but they're outside. So stay tuned to the Crosby Racing channel. If you have any kids 8 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, and they're wanting to learn how to weld, that's probably going to be a lot of what we're going to show here in the near future. Because he's got a Project Blazer and he's going to learn how to do some fab work and welding on it himself. So I ain't always going to be around him to help him. So for one, we got to make sure he can do it safely, and for two, we got to make sure he understands, got the responsibility about how to set everything up and do it. But in most cases, I'll be there whenever he's messing with it. But in the future, as he gets older, then I won't be. So probably might even try to get my daughter in there, do some welding too, because TIG welding's pretty fun. So, well, I think that's it for the garage video today. Even though we're not in the garage, it's too cold out, but we'll be out there
It's
soon.
only like 16 degrees out, so
Yeah.
we really aren't going to be out there.
All right, Garrett, tell them bye.
Bye bye.